Hi, welcome back, Sylvia. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Today we're have you back because we're going to be discussing what we discovered in your ASA 24. And first, what we're going to do is go over your strengths and weaknesses that I found from your ASA 24. So first, let's talk about some strengths that you had. You ate plenty of vegetables and fruits. You had a lot of protein, and you had a lot of vitamins. And according to the DGA, you had about 3 cups of vegetables and 2 cups of fruit, which is exactly what they say you're supposed to be eating daily. And for vitamins, you ate enough vitamins too. You had all the vitamins that you needed. Some possible areas of improvement would probably be the how much calories you consumed. You're supposed to be consuming 2,200 calories, and in actuality, you ate 5,146 calories. So you're a little bit over from what you're supposed to be eating. You also had high cholesterol level. For cholesterol, you had 494, and the limit is supposed to be 300 milligrams according to the MyPlate website. And for sodium, you were supposed to be consuming about 2,300 milligrams as your limit daily, and you consumed 7,831 milligrams. So you went a little bit over, which we could look into that if you're concerned about that. For saturated fat, according to the GGA, you're supposed to be having 24 grams per day. The last thing that we had was the total fat in areas that you might want to improve. You ate 44 milligrams of total fat, and the DGA says that you're supposed to be having 20 milligrams. So that's another area that you may be concerned about. Now, I wanted to ask you, how do you feel about all the areas of improvement that you may have heard? How do you feel about them?
What you're concerned about? Or
Yeah, tell me how you feel about them.
Okay. I feel disappointed in my calorie intake.
Okay. Would you say that's your main concern?
Yes.
Okay, so would you want to work on that first?
Yes.
Okay, is there anything else you would like to work on aside from that?
I'm concerned, but not really. I'm just more concerned about my calorie intake since I am way above what I must be eating.
Okay.
So I just want to focus on the DGA level.
Okay, and from 0 to 10, 10 being the highest and ready to go, what would you say you are ready for change in your calorie intake?
10.
10, so you're ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay, and tell me, what is the main concern about it, and why do you want to maybe start reducing that?
Well, my main concern is because I feel like since my calorie intake is so high, I've been eating way too much, and I want to kind of cut back on my eating. I kind of want to substitute my high calorie meals for lower calorie meals. And
is there a particular reason why you're doing this? Maybe a person in your life or children?
A person in my life.
Okay. And it's one of those things that you can use as a helpful guide to help you get to this. Is there a particular goal you're trying to reach?
Yes, I'm just trying to reach that 2,200 calorie intake.
Okay, so we're going to write down that you're trying to reach what the DGA is saying that you're supposed to be eating per day. And so let me tell you a little bit more about something that we've taught. So SMART is a way of making a goal. So let me tell you about it by guiding you through it. So I saw that most of your caloric intake was done through fast food. Can you tell me a little bit more about why that's happening?
It's just easier for me because I go to school, so I don't have time to cook at home. It's easier for me to go to the drive-thru and then eat it and go home.
Would you say that you eat that because it's more convenient instead
Yes.
of going home?
It is.
And do you think that it's possible for you to go home and cook some meals or a meal prep?
Yes.
So as part of the SMART goals I told you about, you have to make sure that they're specific. So what is something that you think would be easily attainable for you that you could do eventually?
Eating at home every day for every single meal.
Okay, so instead of going out to eat multiple times a day, maybe you could just eat at home. And how could you do that?
I can meal prep.
Okay, and do you think that's something that you could do?
Yes.
And what days are usually free that you think you could meal prep?
On the weekends, Saturday or Sunday, I can just start and then meal prep for the whole entire week, and then the following week continue doing the same thing.
Okay, and that's very good. That's a good idea. And you told me that you wanted to get down to your 2,200 calories per day that the GDA recommends. And we also talked about how it's attainable because it's something that you want to do, and you're at a 10, so it's something that you're ready to get into. It's reasonable, and Tell me more about the time.
I was like about 2 months.
Okay, so in about 2 months, you think you could have all your meals at home?
Yes.
So you would slowly start having meals at home, and then by the 2 months, you want to be able to have all the meals at home.
Yes.
Okay, so I think that's easily attainable for you specifically with everything that you tell me. So I'd like to thank you for allowing me to do this process with you for my nutrition class. It has been really helpful, and thank you very much for joining me. Is there any last comments you have?
No, that's it.
Okay, well, thank you again for coming, and I really appreciate you helping me with this, and I hope to maybe talk about it soon with you.
Yes, thank
Thank
you
you.
for all the feedback.
You're welcome. Thank you.